Today I'm picking up my car because it has been towed away apparently. One final aloha from Hawaii. Welcome back, I'm the Cruise Traveler, and in this episode we're going to look at the mistakes I made on Oahu specifically, so you don't have to repeat them. And we're also going to look at the Christmas decorations during the Christmas period. Well, here we are, back at Waikiki Beach. This is definitely a small room, but it's a very good room because we have a view of the ocean, so you have to pick something, right? I don't need much room. So this is my bed. I have my television and some kind of music system over here. This is the kitchen already. Coffee maker, toaster. It's even a wine cellar thing or something. Yeah. And obviously, well, this looks very nice. Very modern, minimalistic. The bathroom looks very nice. Nice and cozy, and the creme de la creme is the outside part. The balcony. So we got a seating area over here. And look at this. That is what you're paying for. Wow. Can't ask for more, right? That is the thing what you're looking for. We are at City Hall of Honolulu with all kinds of Christmas decorations. It's next to the road, so it's pretty noisy. But we can have a look around. I didn't know it was here. I just stumbled upon this. And yeah, it's fully in Christmas spirit. So let's have a look around to see what they did with City Hall. So we have the obvious gingerbread man and everything, and the bears and all the other things, even a kind of like a dinosaur or a Loch Ness monster. And here we have Shaka Santa, as they call it, with his wife. Yeah, pretty cool. We have some turtles, we have some penguins, an octopus, and apparently the wife is called Tutu Mele. So let's have a look inside. So here we have various decorations and trees, I think from schools probably. This is from Maui actually, this one is from Maui. Yeah, Maui's, or for Maui maybe, it's for Maui maybe. Yeah. Fire out of Honolulu Fire Department, okay. Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Here we have some cans. Okay. So we have beans and tuna cans that were made into a tree. here we have some more, the sledge for example. All around this sort of city hall garden we have these displays. Also there's one over there for example. In the distance. We have the Joy over there. And some other random ones. But yeah, it's they really did their best over here. Very cool. Even though it's completely the opposite of what you think about when you think about Christmas, they still make you feel like it is actually Christmas. So yeah, really really well done. Mele Kalikimaka. Merry Christmas to all. Today is the first day of Christmas. Well, the only day of Christmas here, but for me in the Netherlands we have always 2 days of Christmas. I'm at the beach right now at the Four Seasons. Got myself a coffee and I found stol, which is like a Dutch / German Christmas bread. They have the German version here. I don't know why these guys keep whistling. Yeah, it's called stollen. It misses the actual almond spice in the middle, which is a Dutch, what we have in the Netherlands at least. But it's the closest thing I could find that is sort of Dutch. And I got my coffee over here. And I'm on the phone with my dad. Hey Dad. You're back? Yeah, switch it back, switch it back.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, you just did it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, wave to the camera.
Where is it? Can't see anything. Oh, well, all fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
It's all blurry.
Oh, the connection probably. Oh, say Merry Christmas to the camera.
Merry Christmas. Hello.
Well, after a Christmas brekkie at the beach, calling my dad for like an hour, he revealed a Christmas present for me, which is a bit hard to see on the screen probably, but it was a photo album of our travel last year in Australia, so he made that himself. So that was very nice. Anyway, exchanging birthday presents while we're on the other side of the world. So that's also how I keep contact with the family, you know. I obviously call them sometimes, and my dad especially. Once a week for sure, but maybe even 2 times a week. So yeah, tomorrow I call him again because we have two Christmases in the Netherlands. We have the first and second Christmas in the Netherlands because they just made that for practicality reasons. So you don't have to fight about which family you're going to visit. So the first day is for your first family, second one is for the other family, and everybody is happy technically. So that's why we have 2.
Maka. Mahalo. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, thank you very much. What's your favorite restaurant? What was it? So right now I'm on my way to the Hilton fireworks, which is every Friday at 7:45. It's packed with people around here, so let's have a look. Woo! Well, that was a very quick fireworks. It literally takes 15 minutes and then it's over. So, but yeah, they have it every Friday here at the Hilton in Waikiki Beach. So, they're really serious about this because it's not very cheap, obviously. Yeah, so very cool little thing to do if you are here on Friday specifically.
Hawaii, Aloha, Hawaii, Koko, Hawaii, Luna, Hawaii, Lana. Iloko, Kuano, Honolulu. Aui, Laka, Honua, Keone, Elaka, Puahiloa, Akue, Kue, Pele, Kue, 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 Pele, Kue, 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 Kue. Kaholo, that's how to do the hula. I think you're ready. How about you, Kumu? You think they're ready? Teeny slide. Take a little trip around the isle. Real Hawaiian style. Way to the right. Way to the left. That's how to do the hula beginning. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hula dance. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yes, give yourself a hand, but don't sit down, Jeff. Yeah?
So, I made a little mistake. So, the last days I didn't have any money. I have money, but not available to me on my bank account. Because I think it was Thanksgiving weekend or something, which was last Thursday, and it was just the weekend now. Today it's Monday. And I wired money to my account already last week, but I think because of that weekend it took longer than normal. So what happened is that I basically ran out of money on my bank account and I ended up with having zero. I had bought some food and stuff like that, right? I could rent a car and come here and stuff, but then, yeah, I ran out of money. I had to pay for this ridiculous parking fee around here. That's another story basically, but the parking is incredibly expensive here and impossible. And yeah, definitely I would have done it differently if I would know it was so expensive. Waikiki beach parking, definitely not something you want to do. Yeah, so basically I ended up having to pay $60 for one night parking, because the average around here is like 40 per night or something, if you're lucky 35. And then I tried to park at one of those places that the Airbnb host recommended me, which is much cheaper, but they wanted me to pay up front, but I didn't have money. So I went back again to here, but then here there was a problem with the Airbnb host and with the actual hotel, and there was a change in the rules, blah blah blah, so the Airbnb host didn't know about this. So, long story short, I had to park again in the same place I parked before, which was $60 a night. So I did that, and then Sunday, yesterday, I couldn't go anywhere because I could not pay the parking fee to get my car out of the parking. I had to wait until today. So yeah, that's why I walked around the beach basically and just had a sort of forced relaxed day, kind of. And I had a little walk around the boulevard. I saw this very lovely hula basically, so I just sat there and enjoyed it, and I just did some video editing and stuff. So, but yeah, mistakes are made by everybody. You know, I mean, I'm the clueless traveler, right? We all make mistakes, and now I learned that I have to make sure that I have my money on time and consider holidays also. But yeah, sometimes when you're traveling, you forget what day you are actually in, and you're like, oh wait a minute, it's weekend, like, oh no. And then you get in these weird situations, because I have enough money, but it was not on my account. Now I have enough money, So let's continue the adventures. So this is the place I'm staying. It's very small. Yeah, the toilet, bathroom. They even have a whole bunch of snorkeling equipment and tent, and even like a, how do you call those boogie boards or something like that. So that's cool. So I can use those. I just will put them in the car. Big ass TV. So yeah, I'm finally just gonna go to the beach now and sit somewhere and relax. So I have to time a little bit how long this walk is to my car. It's, I think, like 15 minutes or something, or 20 minutes maximum. Because when I have to work, I have to kind of calculate the parking and then the time to walk back to home, basically. And yeah, so for anybody that looks or is looking for free parking spots towards the zoo, which is on the right side if you look on the map, there generally are some free spots in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. Yeah, it is a bit of a walk, but paying 30 bucks a night if you are a week somewhere is not really an option. So this is not what I wanted to be doing today. Today I'm picking up my car because it has been towed away apparently. Parking in Honolulu is an absolute nightmare. And well, long story short, apparently I parked wrong. The sign, there was apparently a sign which in the dark I did not see because it was also faded away. So yeah, this morning I tried to get my car and it was not there and I had to figure out how to get there, and now I'm finally, after an hour walking, somewhere in a industrial zone where the car is supposed to be. I have no idea. Great fun this. So this costs me $145. So me trying to avoid parking fees the whole time that I'm here has basically been nullified by this tow-away fee now. Great. And I have to give it even in cash apparently. And hopefully there's no damage to the vehicle, otherwise I also have to pay for this. And it's actually interesting because you have to call actually 911 and then you have to talk with the police and then they tell you where to go. Pretty random. Well, it's time to leave. The Hawaiian chapter is closing. I was staying in this little room actually the last couple of days because I had to leave Waikiki. It was only for 1 week. It was a small little room near Ala Moana, as if I remember. It's like this the biggest mall in the world, like the biggest open air mall in the world. So yeah, I worked a little bit from here. It's a shared apartment complex with different rooms. So here it's all empty, everybody already left. This is one. Also the television and the bathroom. The shared kitchen area over here with fridges and another room. And that's it. So now I am going off to the airport. First I'm gonna drop off some post actually. Airport, handing the car, and I'm gonna spend the whole day at the airport basically because I leave at midnight. So I have the whole day to be at the airport and do things, I guess, you know, make videos, editing, things like that. So let's get going. Well, I dropped off the car. All this is done. I have the entire day now to do things here and just to wait for my flight because it's almost at midnight. So my idea was to just sit somewhere, as you usually do at an airport, and wait. Maybe eat and drink something, you know. Honolulu Airport is probably one of the worst designed airports I can imagine, for the simple fact that if you don't check in, because I cannot check in now because it's only possible 4 hours before, and there's literally nothing outside of the zone that you before check-in? Nothing. You can't sit anywhere. Yeah, you have those benches for as usual, but there is just 2 Starbucks. Those are standing Starbucks. You cannot sit there, and that's it. You can only sit on a wooden bench outside like everybody else. I mean, I cannot remember that I have ever been to an airport where before the check-in there is nothing. Even on the other islands, Maui has this, Kona Island, like Kona side has the same thing. Small airports I have been to in the world also has something, always something. This is the first time I've seen this, and now I have to walk all the way to some Starbucks on this terrain of the airport, which is not even close by, but it's like a 10, I don't know, like maybe 20 minutes walk or something, with luggage and everything, just because they designed this airport ridiculously stupid. I mean, wow, what the hell are they thinking? I don't know. So let's get to some random Starbucks somewhere. Right, so for anybody having the same problem as me, you can go to the Dunkin' Donuts, IHOP, McDonald's or Starbucks on the eastern side of the airport. So don't do what I did, because I walked back and forward like a whole bunch of times before somebody finally gave me like a good advice, or I just looked up on the map myself. But yeah, from the car rental, if you look towards it, then you have to go right, and there you have sort of like a plaza slash parking area where you can actually sit inside. That's the only place, the only place. Now it's time to check in for my most expensive flight ever, and to our next destination. So we're gonna leave the United States for now, and we are gonna go to another country finally. Country 40 for me, so it's gonna be a little achievement. So let's try to check in and get to the other side finally. Well, I almost spent the entire day here at the airport. Now it's finally time to board. It's an open airport again. So, no windows here. So now it's finally time to take my midnight flight to my next destination. And with that, we finished the last episode from Hawaii. I hope you learned something from it and you don't make the same mistakes I did. Now it's finally time for our next destination. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.